So alcohol kills the muscle. This is going to be a three-part series. This is the second video. If you haven't seen the first one, I suggest you go first watch the first one and then come back to this one. For the sake of this video, we're going to be talking about how the alcohol affects your hormonal pan or your hormonal profile in your body. So remember that when you're trying to build muscle, the hormones are going to be the signal that is going to tell your body, hey, we need to grow this tissue in order to adapt to the circumstances that we're going through. The circumstances that the body's going through is the stressful situation you're putting your body into every time you train. So when you train, you're giving that muscle or your body a reason for a development, for a muscle growth, right? So that's a stimulus right there. Then the hormones are going to come in and going to tell the body, hey, let's build this muscle so that when you go through this process again, it's not going to be as stressful as it was before. So that's essentially what is happening. When you consume alcohol, the testosterone in your body, which is essentially the anabolic portion of the body, the anabolic, which means that it's going to create some sort of demand for hypertrophy. Hypertrophy is the muscle development or the growth of the tissue. It's going to be greatly diminished. And what is going to increase is the exact opposite, which is going to be a cortisol hormone. Cortisol hormone is the opposite, as I mentioned before. It's a catabolic hormone, which is going to be a breakdown of the tissues in your body. Okay, so one increases the tissues, right? Is going to be an anabolic function, and the other one is going to be a catabolic function. When you are trying to build muscle, you want more of the anabolic and less of the catabolic. When you ingest alcohol, what is happening? Decreasing the anabolic, increasing the catabolic. So as a result, cortisol skyrockets, testosterone decreases, and it's also worth mentioning that when you ingest alcohol, it's going to alter what is called the human growth hormone. So the human growth hormone, it basically increases the amount of every single cell in the body. Everything that you're seeing right now are cells. So human growth hormone, as the name implies, is going to increase the amount of tissues in all of the body. It's going to increase the muscle tissue, the bone tissue, is going to increase the organ tissues. So absolutely everything is responsible for the human growth hormone. Not to mention that the human growth hormone has a great benefit for fat loss and all that stuff. So that is reduced by a 70%, right? It's decreased by a 70%. The amount of cortisol is increased by a 20%. Not to mention that there's also a decrease in protein synthesis. A protein synthesis is essentially the creation of new proteins. It's a demand for new proteins. Everything that you're seeing right now in front of you through this lens, through this video, are proteins. Everything that is visible is proteins. So when you're going to build the muscle, you need protein synthesis in order to rebuild that muscle that you tore apart in the gym. So as a result, protein synthesis is greatly decreased. So when you think about it, everything that is anabolic is dramatically reduced, and everything that is catabolic is dramatically increased. So when you ingest alcohol, there is a big shift in how the body works and how your goals are going to be impacted by the presence of this substance in the body. Okay, so again, cortisol is increased, testosterone is decreased, and human growth hormone is decreased. Okay, in the description down below, there's a link for a Telegram group that you can join for free. You can ask me any question that you like, and I will answer it for you. Remember to follow me on social media and to like, comment, share, subscribe. I will see you on the next video. Remember that this is a three-part series, so on the third video, we're going to be talking about more of how alcohol affects our system and the muscle growth. See you on the next video.